So what do you got to know about one of the most popular options from the brand Stearns & Foster? We're going to be discussing that and a lot more in this video. Hey guys, I'm JD with CNET, and today we're going to be talking all about the Luxe Estate mattress from this brand. So Stearns & Foster, if you didn't know already, sells their beds online, but you can actually go to a brick and mortar shop to test their beds out in person before you buy. So if you want to avoid the whole online bed-in-a-box returns process or something like that, you can actually visit like a mattress firm or even like a department store to test this bed out in person to see if you like it or not. I know a lot of folks out there who would prefer to go this route in regards to getting their next mattress. So if you get something out of this video, click the like button and always consider subscribing to CNET Home for so much more. Also keep in mind that we did receive this bed for free to review, but the first thing that you should know about it are pretty much the policies it's going to be backed by. So it's going to ship to you for completely free, but it's actually going to show up at your door with complimentary white glove delivery as opposed to bed-in-a-box shipping. So a delivery team is going to swing this mattress to your home full size. They'll set it up for you in your bedroom, and in a lot of cases they'll even remove your bed at no additional cost to you. And this is actually one of my favorite ways to receive a mattress. You know, I've unboxed hundreds of beds over here at CNET Home, and sometimes I get kind of sick of it. So it's nice when you don't have to lift a finger and somebody else does all the heavy lifting for you. Once it's in your possession, you get a 90-night sleep trial. So that's a little less than the standard 100-night trial period that we usually see on bed-in-a-box mattresses, but it's still ample time to see if you like the bed or not. If you decide that you want to return it, you can do so, but a small return fee will be deducted from your entire mattress refund. That's just the nature of the beast when you're dealing with a high-end mattress that ships to you for completely free with a fancy delivery service. If you do decide to keep this mattress, which I imagine most folks out there will end up doing, it's backed by a 10-year limited warranty, and we'll try to link some more helpful details regarding all this stuff down below in the description box if you want to learn more about Stearns & Foster policies. Getting into construction, what actually goes into the makeup of this bed. To start here, I want to clarify that this is a hybrid pillow top mattress, so it's going to work for all body types, and it's also 14.5 inches thick, so it's a rather thick mattress. You may want to invest into some deep pocket sheets to kind of fit around this thing a little bit more than your average sheet set, but I think you could get away with a normal sheet set on this mattress just fine. Starting at the bottom though, you have a thin layer of base foam, and then you've got a sturdy layer of coils above to give the bed its primary support system. These coils are even reinforced along the edges to provide the mattress with a solid perimeter. Above the coils, you've got a couple transition foams to act as a comfort buffer between the coils so you don't really feel them as much. And then you've got a layer of memory foam to give the bed a nice amount of pressure relief. But it's not just any old memory foam. Stearns & Foster actually collaborated with Tempur-Pedic to produce this specific memory foam. It's called the Tempur Indulge foam. And we think it's always really cool when brands collab with each other to produce a high quality product that's also super cozy and comfortable. On top of everything sits this really fancy pillow top that adds some more cushion to the bed, and it's rounded out with this stretch knit tensile cover that's designed to be super breathable and also moisture wicking. So that's some good news out there for hot sleepers. You take one look at this mattress's exterior and you can clearly see that it's a high quality handcrafted bed. The fleur-de-lis on the cover make it appear as though it belongs in this fancy French resort or something. I think it's a really good looking bed, and it even has this air vent system on the side, which is a really nice touch to have in your next mattress. In terms of what all this adds up to give the bed feel wise, we would say this has a generally accommodating pillow top feel that kind of feels pretty neutral to us. So even though it does have that memory foam layer, all the more responsive comfort elements of the bed balance it out to make it feel just generally accommodating and neutral to us at least. I highly doubt anyone's going to hop on this mattress and find it to be uncomfortable at all. It just feels like a really premium, fancy hotel bed for lack of a better comparison. Now you've got 4 different firmness options to consider with the Luxe Estate. You have 3 pillow top renditions and then a standard version. We have the medium pillow top version, and to us it's right in between a medium and a medium firm on our scale, maybe a tinge bit firmer than a proper medium. You get lots of support from the coils below for back and stomach sleepers with ample cushion on top for side sleeping. It should work for all sleeper types just fine right off the bat. Even though it is a little bit firmer, all beds do tend to soften up the more you use them. So you almost do want to start off with something that's a little bit firmer to have it come down to your specific preference as you use it over time. Also, pro tip here for you, I have a bed that's very similar to this mattress at home. It's also like a pillow top bed with a neutral style of feel. It's a thick mattress, and I always like to rotate it once every 6 months or so to kind of get the most out of the sleeping surface. And that's especially the case if you even sleep with a partner. But in terms of what couples should know about this mattress, let's delve into edge support, motion isolation, and temperature regulation now. The edge support on this bed is super sturdy. Since it has those reinforced coils that run along the edges, there's no real roll-off sensation, and when you apply your full weight to the edge, you experience no sagging pretty much whatsoever. I think it's really solid in terms of how supportive it is along the edges. The motion isolation on this bed is pretty good considering that it uses that Temper Indulge foam. It does help to absorb quite a bit of cross mattress motion, so I don't think you're going to be jostling your partner awake if they're a bit of a light sleeper. This bed also sleeps temperature neutral, even though it does have that tensile, breathable, stretch knit cover. I think it adds up to just help you sleep not excessively warm on this mattress at all. You know, I don't think you're going to be heating up on the Lux Estate from Stearns & Foster anytime soon. Temperature regulation really comes down to exterior factors like your room's temperature, or even could be associated with the sheets or comforter that you're using or something like that. So keep that in mind a little bit more than the actual mattress. Now, if this bed doesn't sound exactly right for you so far, you do have a myriad of other mattress considerations to take into account with Stearns & Foster. They also have their more affordable collections, the studio and estate beds, and their more premium one, which is the Reserve collection. Those are also going to be the most expensive offerings from Stearns & Foster. Again, hit the description box if you want to see more related to this brand and their other beds. Now, in terms of how much this bed's actually going to cost you, it's not going to be the cheapest option out there. Queen size is currently going for around the $3,200 mark after discount, which is quite the sticker shock. But considering that this is more of a high tier pillow top bed with a quality handcrafted construction, I think it's pretty reasonable in terms of pricing. But if you do have the budget for this thing, I think it could be well worth it for you. You just have to take into account that this is a handcrafted bed made right here in the USA, and the pricing definitely reflects that notion. Now be sure to check down below in the description box to see whatever's current in terms of this bed's pricing and promotions. But that's pretty much going to do it with this one. In short, I would say check out the Lux Estate from Stearns & Foster. If you don't mind spending up for a premium pillow top bed with a neutral feel, it's available in a few different firmness options. And you also like the sound of trying a mattress out in store and then getting it white glove delivered to you. Ooh, that's always really nice. But what do you guys think of this bed? Do you like it, love it, or hate it? Write down below in the comments and let us know your thoughts. If you got something out of today's video, like it and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. But that's pretty much going to do it with our thoughts on the Lux Estate from Stearns & Foster. I'm JD with CNET. Like always, we'll see you in the next one.